Oh, it's nearly time for Giorgio Manos to return to the world of Roundabout.
He is risen from prison. Not a trick question, but answer in chat. What must you never rub? What must you never rub? Dr. Hoover got it in one. Another man's rhubarb. Hello. Look what I found in Asda after coming home last night. I know they're doing them for all the 80s, 90s Batman films, but I only really wanted the Joker because I've got the Batman, which I don't know if it's in this set properly, but I got it a couple of years ago under the 80 years of Batman like thingy merchandise. So it's in a black box with a silver version of the Batman Returns logo for some reason, but it's based on this film, and it's the same as that figure. So I'm assuming that I got it, and the version that's out there now is a reissue. But I just wanted Jack, so I could put him on my shelf, because it is my favourite Batman movie. So he's staying in the box because he looks pretty. He looks so pretty. I like the way he looks. Anyway, how are you doing, purdy people? You little beauties. How are you doing? What have you been up to? Where you been? Where you from? Hey, where you from? Always Jack on your shelves. Well, it's cool though, because like I only own 3 Hot Toys figures. I used to own I used to have Star Spangled Man Captain America, but I sold him because I needed to raise money for a wedding a couple of years ago. And 3 I have are Keaton Batman, based on 89 Batman, so with the weird tail. Joker from the 1989 Batman. And Ledger Joker from Dark Knight, because it's just a spectacular figure, and I'm like, I want it. I need it in my life. So with this and that Funko, I now have... I have 3 Batmen based on the 89 movie, because I've got the NECA one they released based on the video game cabinet, where he's like purple and blue blotches. Because that was the only way you could get their 7-inch Keaton figure over here. Well... without spending a lot of money on importing one from the US, because in the US it was out in Toys R Us stores with purchases of the then 4K release of Batman on Blu-ray. But I now have the Hot Toys Jack Joker, and I have the thing. Oh, actually, no, I have another Jack Joker somewhere. I've got the Lego Jack Joker. I'm rambling. Anyway, you have one Hot Toys dolly, Man of Steel. Oh, nice. The Superman ones are always gorgeous. I always wanted the Chris Reeves one. You know, with it's like the shards of the fortress and a little stand to make him sort of hover over it. I always wanted that one with the big Superman symbol box. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, it was so beautiful. R.I.P. Toys R Us. Damn right, Ian. I miss Toys R Us. I don't miss their insistence on keeping to recommended retail price, but I do miss them. Are you glad I haven't been infected with the pop figure obsession disease? Jord, we do have quite a few in the house. Up there you've got Ninth Doctor with Banana and Rose, based on Series 1. In here I've got the Batman and the Joker. I think that's it for in here. Yeah. But in the bedroom I've got Orange Scrivello DDS from Little Shop of Horrors. In his box, because it just looks cute. And we've got Cersei Lannister, Jaime Lannister, and Joffrey Funkos on one shelf. Downstairs we have Adam West Batman in Batmobile, Burt Ward Robin, Cesar Romero Joker, Julie Newmar Catwoman. We have Jay and Silent Bob. We have Belle in her blue town dress and the Beast in his what do you call it? Beast in his ball like suit, his suit. We have Human Ariel in blue dress. We have Mermaid Ariel. We have Jessica Lange's character from American Horror Story Coven. I have 7 Batman Arkham Asylum ones all boxed. Batman, Killer Croc, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn and Joker with 2 variant Batmen. We have Lara Croft, classic style Lara Croft, because, you know, we have Peter Parker from Spider-Man 2018, the video game, with his mask in hand. We have Gus Gus from the Cinderella remake in a glass slipper. We have Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård version. We have Pennywise, Tim Curry version. We have Doc Brown at the clock tower from the end of Back to the Future next to our clock on the windowsill. We have a Doc Brown in a DeLorean with a Marty McFly on top of a shelf. We have Hellboy. We have the Superior Spider-Man. We have Alice Cooper. We have Weird Al Yankovic. We have Rita Repulsa and Goldar from Power Rangers. We have Moana and Maui. And behind this desk, I can't get them out, unfortunately, because they're all part of how the wiring is set up. I have Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse, Mysterio from Spider-Man Far From Home, and Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming all in boxes as part of the wire tidying. So, of course. Oh my god, I can't get them because they're behind the laptop screen, but Pink Panther, hey, you know what I'm talking about. Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn, also behind this desk. So basically, Jord, I think we might have that disease, but like, we're very much like, we don't go out to shops and go, oh, I want that Funko. We go, oh, that one's cool. Maybe. And then like a few weeks later, if we really love that one and we still see it, we'll go, oh, go on. And it goes up on the Blu-ray shelves. Anyway, hi. I am back home. The prototype for that had a fan in the crystals to make Chris's cape float. Oh, god, that would have been complicated, but beautiful. Show and tell a TARDIS. It's one right there, baby. Patrick's up there now. Patrick one in the box is up there because I sold my John one. So, sold my Time Monster TARDIS. Boxed. It went for quite a lot, actually. I didn't set it to a high price. I put it. It was like 25 quid, and it ended up going for like 60. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, they'll never release all the Doctors in Funko. I think that's why people are customizing and modding them. They'll never do it because of waves and prioritizing. Adam West is downstairs. Whoa. Guess who I look like? No idea. Ian, thank you so much for the resub. So when's the child support money for my sub baby? It's in the post. Check's in the post. And you finally got Night Monkey. I bloody well do. Which we'll whip out tonight if you want, steady on. And also I've filmed a review for it because I opened it yesterday and I was like, ah! It's lovely. Thank you so much. He looks very cool. I don't know if you can... He's currently just there. Johnny Depp is who I look like. Is that because of the long hair and crap facial hair? Or is it because I'm wearing 400 bracelets? Thank you very much, Dale. He's here. He is home. He has arrived. So did the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian I bought that went missing. Do you remember that? Purchase and it just disappeared. He's here. He's on a shelf up there with baby Snot Bear by his legs. So, yay. About damn time. What else? I'm trying to think what else to catch up on in terms of geeky ephemera. Perry. Oh, thank you very much. I'll take that. Doctor. Yeah, Dale sent me Night Monkey Spidey, Stealth Spidey, Marvel Legends. And the box says, Tony Stark, care of Chris Johnson. Which I quite like, because the last time it was in like a like bandied together box with a handwritten label that said Tony Stank, which I was like, yes. Thank you very much. I like the fact that that seems to be continuing. Spider-Man face. Oh, you're talking about the remaster. Yes, for those who don't know, for the remaster of Spidey 2018 that's going to be available with the deluxe edition of Miles Morales on PS5, they've had to use a different model for some of the cutscenes for Peter. So they've made the decision to just change the facial model. And that's weird, because the Peter we fell in love with in that game, that universe's Peter now looks completely different in the remaster. But to make it even more bizarre, is the actor who's played him, they've sort of married his face with Tom Holland's? Which is weird, because that Spidey's not Tom Holland's Spidey. Made even more complicated by the fact that Spidey's meant to be 23, 24, who is a mentor to Miles, who in this universe is like 16, 17. Miles, in Miles Morales, looks older than Peter in Spider-Man Remastered. I'm not sure they made the right decision. It's weird. Come to Tony Stank. I appreciate it. Right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. If you're watching this on Catch Up on YouTube later and thinking, play some flipping Roundabout, we will. Because I wanted to get back to this game since we went away. The week before I went away to Whitby was... the week before I went away to Whitby was complicated, and we didn't get to stream as much as I hoped. And also, mostly due to work, but, you know, also like due to not feeling well. Things like that. We are about to change the schedule soon quite drastically to this channel. There will still be Saturday and Sunday streams no matter what. There may now only be one weekday evening stream. Oh, sorry, one weekday daytime stream. Unless I just hop on Big Damn and stream on there randomly. So if you're not already following Big Damn stream, please do. As for this channel, it's looking likely that what's going to be happening is with Matt doing his streams at 7:30 now on Mondays and Fridays on Big Damn stream, finishing about 9:30. What might now be happening is a bit of a double bill scenario. Streams may, and keep an eye on my Twitch and Discord and all that shite and Twitter to find out for sure, but I might be changing it so that during the week we stream Monday night, Wednesday night, and Friday night. Monday and Friday being 9:30, 9:45-ish starts. So basically, watch Matt, and as soon as Matt's done, couple minutes, boom, I'm in. So it's a bit of a double bill. Wednesday evening, bit more fly, free-for-all. Two-player Tuesday, I'm not sure what's going to happen with it just yet. We love doing it, but it's just, like, with Lucy going back to work very shortly after a bit of a break, we're not sure exactly how things are going to pan out. So we'll work it out. So two-player Tuesday might still happen, but it might not happen on this channel. It might happen on Big Damn, and vice versa. So basically, keep an eye on the schedules. We might be down to 5 days a week still, but spread out over Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it may only be one stream Saturday, might be two. Again, I'm not sure. But the way I want to play it is I want to have a strict schedule structure on this channel. And then for random ones where I'm just popping online to play something for a bit, that will be on Big Damn stream. So yeah, but keep an eye on all my social media gubbins to get confirmation on exactly what the hell I'm talking about. And remember to never rub another man's rhubarb. Right. Shall we check in with Giorgio Manos? Last time we met her, she had parted from the big city. She and her missus weren't talking. Her missus, who she'd dated like once. But they were cute anyway. And I'm going to lower my chair slightly. Oh, yeah. And now she's living out in the sticks. So let's see how that's going for her. Eh? Son? As always, let me know about volume. Too loud, too quiet.
No goblin.
No goblin. No goblin, guys. No goblin. No goblin. There it is. And remember, no goblin. But do swallow. Okay, so. How have we all been? Let's have a little catch up while we pick up these strange individuals in our cab. You've got lots of other men's rhubarbs. Great fun. Rub 'em. Rub 'em. Never rub another man's rhubarb. Love that film. Love it, 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 love it. Right, so what were my powers? Square was slow down time. X is jump. Okay. So on my map, I need to go towards the glowing yellow stars to progress the story, and we are going to be focusing on the story today. If any other challenges crop up, we might take them on, but story's the focus. Oh, I forgot the streets were getting a little bit more packed. Oh yeah, and we blow up very easily. Fantastic. Ooh, needing a lot more skill now than before. Come on, Giorgio. We got this, Giorgio. Wait, hang on, it's not even this way. What the hell am I doing? Where is it? It's further down. Let's jump! Fantastic. No, I'm not picking up Charles Maximilian again. I've already picked up Charles Max... Oh god, it's the airport. I forgot about the airport. I'm only laughing on the outside. My smile is just skin deep. If you're looking deep inside, I'm really crying. You might join me for a weep. God, I love it. I love that film so damn much. It is just, oh, I love its massive strengths. I love its obvious flaws. I love its take on the Joker. I love its lazy take on Batman. Like, it's just so much fun. George, did you change your name to Giorgio?
Oh, Giorgio. I'm so glad I found you.
Wait, what the? Who's Nate Cooper? I've
I've
forgotten.
got some serious heat after me. I did a real bad thing, Giorgio. Can you take us
done a bad
somewhere we can
murder.
lay low for a while? Don't take the main roads. They'll be looking
You,
for me. Is there a back
you
road
won't
to
believe
take
what happened to me today. Yay, we blew up. It's also just like that Joker is absolutely camp by today's standards of the character, and even sort of by the 70s standards of the character, really. But like, the thing he does with like her is sick. It's horrible.
Ah, how did they find me? My disguise was foolproof. Get rid of them, Giorgio.
Like how in 2016 Suicide Squad, where they're like, plums? How in 2016 Suicide Squad, they're like, oh, the Joker's so, like, crazy and weird. Like, look at him lying in a display of knives on the floor that have clearly taken hours to put there. It's like, that's not sick, crazy, and weird. Sick, crazy, and weird is the bit in the 89 film where he is cutting out the picture of Vicky Vale and randomly obsessing over her just cause, and then you realise why he's obsessing over her. When it pulls out to the he's dancing and kissing a photo, and the floor is covered in the photographs of the people who died from gas attacks and bombs in the Cordo Maltese that she took as part of her photojournalism. So he's obsessed with her because she's seen a lot of dead bodies and he finds that interesting. And most of the bodies, because of the gas, have rictus grins. Those photographs semi-inspire his chemical attack on Gotham. That's sick. That's sick and creepy. Not Jared Leto lying in some knives going, ah, 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 ah. No, jog on, Jared. For multiple reasons. Stop DMing your underage fans. Anyway. Wait, it said jump. You show the nice lady why you wear the mask. And also, like, she's kind of accidentally proto-Harley Quinn, in a way. Oh, destroy the squad car. I thought we had to jump. I was getting a little confused there.
Wow, is he gonna be okay?
Well, the police car we knocked off in that last bit, probably not.
Soon
I imagine.
after the accident, the police had formed Giorgio Operations, or GOP for short. A squad with one mission: to put Giorgio Manos behind bars.
Oh, someone's looking to arrest us.
It's okay. I heard about Ronaldo. I can totally relate. If the police catch me for posting those bills, I don't even know what will happen.
Okay. Whee! Whee! Go, Giorgio! Sick jump.
Oh, this place is fantastic, Giorgio. No one will think to look at me at the world-famous Roundabout Falls. Waterfalls are not art. Her? Oh, I saw her on the news too. Were you guys a thing? Well, if I see her at the falls...
How is Madam?
I'll let
Madam's
you know.
okay. I thought somebody'd fallen over
Thanks
there.
again, Giorgio.
Madam's okay. Glad to be home. Last night, you could tell the animals had missed us. Because last night, all 3 of them slept on the bed. They aren't that civil with each other to do that normally. So we both woke up really achy. Because we haven't been able to move all night, our legs were stuck. Oh, it's this guy.
Roundabout train station, eh?
Now he's Canadian. Is it the same accent as the Swedish one?
I didn't mean to cause a kerfuffle. I'm just trying to get to the train station, eh?
Okay, this guy might be my favourite recurring passenger. I thought it was a one-time thing, and now here he is as a Canadian. But yeah, so Lou and I are good. We're just knackered. How's your mind doing after the break? So. I was wearing my mask more often than not, and I mean like in open spaces as well, because a lot of people in Whitby,
Take it easy, eh?
a lot of people in Whitby seem to, not necessarily like locals, obviously, tourists, but a lot of people in Whitby, particularly over a certain age, seem to not care very much about distance. So,
What? No, this is my first time.
wearing the mask a lot more than we thought we would be. But that's the beauty of it, is that we can, you know, put it on and just avoid other people's ignorance by wearing our mask. But it's still not safe, is it? Like, the whole point of the mask is to protect them,
Get out of your way.
so them not being considerate is not protecting us. So that kind of made certain things like just pop into places a little bit stressful. But we hung out a few castles. We went to the big castle keep on the outskirts of Scarborough. We spent the morning at Whitby Abbey. We had to reschedule because of the wind. One day the wind was so forceful on the first full day there, the Saturday, that we had to reschedule our trip to the Abbey. So during the week, if you go on Lucy's Instagram, she took some cool photos there. I took a couple of them too. But no photo credit in the caption. I'll have to have a word with her about that. We did see the police box on the front stretch of Scarborough. We did. As we drove past it, we were like, "Hey, TARDIS!" What else? So in my town, also, especially because where I am, it's very tourist, so there's a lot of stuff on the pavement. Yeah, people seem to... people are already forgetting. They're already forgetting again.
I haven't even like this back home.
Damn it. No. But yeah, no, it was okay. It was okay. It was enough of a mental break. Like our accommodation
Wow, we
promised
know some
Wi-Fi,
fast driving, and so
and it didn't
friendly,
have it.
too.
It was broken and busted and
Oh, I
weighted
see
out,
her. She was the nice young lady at the fair.
and it would have required the owner to come and deal with it because it
We
was
had
post
no
office
idea how to
Wi-Fi.
get around,
by
so
broadband.
She showed us how to get to all the stalls, and she won me this here prize.
Ah, big dog.
So anyway, mustn't be late for my train now. So goodbye.
He's so strange. I love him. Couldn't connect to the server. Was that the name of the... Alright, okay. So she would have to have come to the post office to deal with it herself because it was about like her login and all this, that and the other, and payments. But she was in another country, which is why it was extra frustrating when we got there to find that the bedding that was in bags downstairs wasn't some kind of COVID routine, like clean bedding in the bag, you, the guests, put the bedding on so that it's not been touched by anybody else. It was the dirty bedding from the previous people who'd been there. No toilet rolls. There was a bunch of things wrong with the place. When we got back, my stepmom made a very long phone call to complain en masse about it. But because we didn't have the Wi-Fi, we were using 4G very sparingly. Like when we did the stream during the week, the chatting stream, I burned through just over 3 gig on my tablet. Just to make sure we could do that and use the phone as a camera and get the Wi-Fi on the phone and my tablet have the Wi-Fi so I could use that as the thing I was talking to you guys with. Worth it, because like, it's not like I'm using that 3G all the time at the moment. I'm trying to stay home as much as I possibly can. But because of the no Wi-Fi, I managed to get a lot more reading done than I originally planned, so I completely finished the Mad Love novelisation that I was reading. So I'm quite happy with that. And I enjoyed it that much that I started looking for the Court of Owls novelisation, which turns out actually isn't a novelisation, it's a sequel. And couldn't find it, and then Lucy said, "Oh, by the way, don't look for it anymore." I was like, "Why?" She was like, "Because by the time I get home, it'll be posted to the letterbox." I was like, "Thank you." I bought her a few presents as well.
Barely passable Canadian passenger drop a clue about Beth's location?
Oh, look at her smile. She's so
happy.
happy.
What are you waiting for? Let's go, Giorgio.
Okay. Ha, no, maybe not that. Let's fix up. There we go. Oh, this is Trixie. I've remembered as well. This is.
It could be anywhere.
I could play this on the PS Vita. Hey, Siltrox! How you doing? Welcome back. I could play this on the PS Vita. I wonder how it would play handheld. Sounds idyllic, that place, if you're a small rat looking for a snug house. A small rat like those in the Witches trailer, am I right? Yeah, having seen that trailer, I'm like, it doesn't look different enough from the original adaptation to warrant its commission, if that makes any sense. I mean, some great actors involved. Octavia Spencer, Stanley Tucci, Anne Hathaway, who seems to be in that later part of her... well, not later part of her career. She's going to be in films for bloody decades, but you know what I mean? Like, seems to be that later stage now where she's like, I don't want to be the lead. I want to be the weird character part.
Jump on those carousels.
But it just sort of looks... It looks so similar to the original that it's like, I don't understand the reason for remaking it. As much as I love Robert Zemeckis as well, like, it's sort of like...
Over by the arena.
Oh, damn it. How you doing, Siltrox? Have you been? Oh, shoot.
Manos, nowhere to run. Stop with the spinning and start with the stepping out of the car.
Looks like we've got a good old-fashioned destruction derby on our hands.
Oh, God.
Now, kid, listen up. 3 against 1 ain't great odds. I have a plan, though. Just keep them off us as long as you can while I get ready. Now, if I put that there... Tighten up these bolts.
Do I have to go that way? No. Okay.
Tape that over there.
There's no way the overall Grand High Witch look is just Bald Hathaway. I think, unlike the previous adaptation where it's just like, you know, Angelica Houston with the melty face and everything, I think they're going to save how grotesque she looks toward the end of the film, if that makes any sense. And I like your theory on, was it on the Discord? Or no, Matt's chat last night on Big Dumb Stream, that like the Chelsea grin is a snake mouth because she's got a lot of like snake thingy, and the logo for the witches is the W looks like it's holding the tail of a rat, but it also kind of looks like a snake holding the tail of a rat. So I think they're going to wait till later in the movie. You see a brief flash in the mirror, don't you, of the skin bubbling. But you that love the girl in your house with those pets are all doing okay at the start. You're 2 weeks in self-isolation. Yeah, well, for me, Leo has to go back. But we've been monitoring. No symptoms. The moment we show any sign of it, she's coming home. It's not fun. Not fun. Oh, nice! K9 and TARDIS birthdays. Beautiful. Beautiful. Since they materialized in your hum.
Kid, the only way
Oh.
we're gonna win is if I punch those cars out myself.
15 hours from 3 p.m. yesterday.
Just to fix cars, you know?
You missed Big Damn Cast, you don't...
Special gloves.
Oh my god, look at that.
To hold the police back while you go and find them.
You can't miss Big Damn Cast. It's available to listen to any damn time.
You want a piece of me, cops? Let's go.
These guys are brilliant. I love how bad their acting is, and they know it. If you miss Big Damn Stream, you can watch it back anytime on twitch.tv/BigDamnStream. Worth a watch because Matt finished Horizon Zero Dawn. DMC5 Nero. Is there a full trailer for Remastered? I've only seen the images, and I'm a bit like, the face thing is really distracting. Yeah, was Del Toro producer? Oh, Big Damn Stream. Yeah, you catch up, boyo. Yeah, the face does look a bit deep fakey, doesn't it? It's strange. It's a strange decision, and I suspect what Ian said is right, that it was a Sony higher-ups thing, like, we want the brand synergy, so make him look like Tom Holland, even though that doesn't make any sense, and that's not this Spidey.
I said I'd be your wingman, and I meant it. That Beth cat you're looking for, she's over by the cable cars.
Apparently it's because they had to reshoot some stuff, and they didn't have the same actor to face model from.
Oh, you
but it's like, surely you could just recreate that for some scenes, right?
Giorgio. Jump across the ice. You might be able to head her off.
Oh god. We're literally jumping over ice.
This is the G-Hop. You're on thin ice.
Ah! Very good. I superglued Wreck Night Monkey. How's he looking? How's he looking? And how's your Night Monkey? I'm loving my Night Monkey. You've got to be careful popping the heads. The neck's a little, it's like a separate piece for the collar.
Stand for this cold shoulder.
Oh god, this jump is tough. Like Vigilante Charlie Chaplin. Can we get there? Is there another way this way that we're just... Yeah, there we go. Damn it. No. So as of right now, how are you feeling about the possible return in Tom Holland's Spider-Man 3 of Jamie Foxx's electric character from the Amazing Spider-Man 2? I think Sony need to sit down and let other people tell the stories for them. I'm so perplexed by it. It's such an Avi Arad, Amy Pascal kind of move. I think it's stupid beyond belief. Do something better. Jamie Foxx is a great actor. Just cast him as a new character. So you can be like, hey, you're in that Spider-Man film that wasn't great. Well, guess what? You can be in this one, and you can shine. Do that. Dodge did not leave booby trap soldiers away, no. How the heck are we gonna... Oh, unless it's this way. Oh, shoot. This jump's gonna be tough. I'm looking at the little island map in the corner, and there's not that many opportunities for leap-ins. Unless... Ah, that's going to be a tough one. Wolverine's meant to have come in Spider-Man 2. Yeah, because at that point there was always like tangential little nods to the other movies. Like Stan Lee's original cameo, wasn't it, in Spider-Man was meant to be him as a sunglasses salesman. And he says like, buy a pair of shades like this, like the X-Men wear. And obviously, like, you know, the 2000 X-Men movie was very much all leather and shades and everything. So it's like, oh, that's kind of a cute reference. The Kingpin in 2003's Daredevil was Michael Clark Duncan, who did an excellent job. And he played the role of Kingpin in the MTV Spider-Man The New Animated Series, which was a subtle tie-in to the Sam Raimi movies. So... it was like trying to say, hey, maybe 2003's Daredevil and the Spider-Man movies are in the same universe, guys. Oh, shite, I can't quite figure out how to get this jump right. There's a thing in the water, though, so maybe if I can at least try and win that. So I don't blame them for attempting that. We wouldn't have had full-on MCU, but it would have been... cheeky cameos. How do we make that jump, man? Jamie Foxx does have a lot of awards, yeah. He's a talented guy. Okay, so go a bit further down this one. See if there's a way to loop around the coast, do you think? God damn it, Giorgio. Land your damn limo. Darn it. You should have not been Spider-Man. Yeah, because he played a character in Amazing Spider-Man 2 that was not a great performance from Jamie Foxx. Terrible script writing in a really bad script. His Electro is not a character I want to see again. That's no slight to his talents. It's just like, why would you reprise a really mishandled part from a film that made you look bad, made your character look bad? Do you know what I mean? Oh, I've just realised what we need, but we don't have it. How do we change out our gadgets? Oh, that's my thingy. Can we get up on that cliff? Too high. Damn it. Yeah, that's our, Ah, shoot, okay. Oh. Downstairs noises. You told Maguire guys seem being salty and all the Amazing Spider-Man films. I was just miffed at the time because I was like, why remake so soon? And then the more I learned about why those films started when they did, the more I was upset about it. Because I was like, oh, so they were just shafting Sam Raimi effectively. I think I need to get some kind of run-up here. It's kind of tough. Let's see. Ooh, do-do-do, do-do-do. Should we attempt to run up? Let's do it. Ah, wow. Yeah, Garfield was shafted when it came to those movies. He did a good job, but just like not great scripts. They clearly didn't want certain things from him. Okay, so leap toward that ice. Don't set us all the way back. Put us on that icicle there. Thank God. Icicle. Iceberg. Wow. Yeah, it seems to be heavily reliant on the lean. Like, I've really got to put pressure on the Joy-Con, on the joystick to... Well, you know. Oh, darn it. Yeah, my favourite cinematic Spidey is still Maguire, but that's just because I really like how he and Sam Raimi crafted a very 60s take on the character, which you could feel the love in the interpretation. Garfield, you can feel the love in his approach, but the films don't love the character the same way he does. And Mark Webb did fine, but just, you know, doesn't quite register.
Real close now.
And Holland, like, the enthusiasm is so palpable that I hope he gets to play him for a while, but I really hope Sony don't ruin his work and Kevin Feige's work on the MCU take on the character. Because it looks like they're gonna. It looks like they're about to mash things together. Let's see what y'all saying. I kind of love how the internet is really against Disney buying everything, but as soon as Sony said, hey, we want Spider-Man back, everyone was like, Disney buy Sony, you've already messed with Spider-Man twice. Don't buy Sony, just like pony up the cash and be like, look, here's how it's going to work. We have complete creative control over Spidey. You guys, like, you're renting him to us, you will profit, but he's ours to do with as we please. But they won't do that because Amy Pascal and Avi Arad in particular are super possessive over things that can make them look good as exec producers. And I say that having witnessed... Hello? Oh, sorry. I say that having witnessed individuals in those sort of positions before. Uncreative people taking creative credit for stuff because it makes them look amazing. Avi Arad's very much like that. Watch any interview with him over any of the Spider-Man movies he's produced. He's worked on pretty much all of them in some capacity. And, oh my god, this gap is so tight. We have to do some fancy footwork here. He's an odd one, but the thing is, they've been re-imbued with the belief that they are what Spidey needs to make the decisions for the franchise to be successful. Because Spider-Verse did so well, which was produced by Pascal Pictures, Amy Pascal's production house. She didn't make the movie, she just produced it. But she's taken all the credit, and she's, you know, been massively sort of like, yes, I love this character and I know what's best for this character, which is why me and Avi are commissioning 75 spin-offs of different Spider-Man characters, which don't tie into anything, but we're also clearly trying to...
shoes stay firmly on the ground. Oh, yeah.
Alright, Disco Stew. We're clearly trying to backdoor a Spidey universe with our Spider-Man tie-in movies that aren't Spider-Man movies. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And it's weird to think that in the MCU,
So close.
we're only going to have like a couple of legit Spidey villains and relationships before Sony muddy the waters with Morbius and Venom and frickin' Kraven, because that's a movie they've been trying to make for a million years. It's just like, here's what they should do. They should finish their new third picture deal and make a third film that ties directly into the MCU sequel to Far From Home. Dead simple. And then they should do the last whatever crossover where Holland is contracted to appear in one more crossover. And then after that, let Tom leave his contract if he wants. Do whatever the hell you want with Spidey then in your Venom and Morbius and freaking Aunt May Spy and the past bullshit spin-offs that they want to make. Do whatever you want then with them, because then that can be its own continuity. That if you want to believe it's part of the MCU, you can, but it doesn't infringe on it, and it can be terrible, because it will be, because look at their track record. It can be terrible on its own over there, while the MCU carries on, and there'll have been a chunk where Spidey was in like 8 films in the MCU. Do it like that. Or just let Marvel have full creative control and just give Sony slightly higher profit. I was trying to do this Sony because they couldn't make Amazing Spider-Man 3, so they're like, if we cannot make our movie, then we will mess with yours by putting elements of our third movie into your franchise. I don't know if it's that simple, because I mean, Electro was killed off in ASM 2. But now, because Spider-Verse did well, this is what they'll be doing. They'll be like, so what everybody wants is a multiverse crossover film. That's what people want. It's like, no, Spider-Verse was just a really well-told story. No, that's what people want. So, and the theory, I've seen a few of you mention it online actually, but the theory is Electro won't have died at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2 in the pylons. He'll have just been zapped to another dimension, and they're about to start all that stuff, and it's like... The Blantyverse had to use that as an excuse with Supergirl at first for rights reasons, but they eventually cleared that up. If we're going to get to a point now where every Spidey story is on a cosmic multiversal scale, and all of his villains are from different dimensions, then they're missing the point of that character entirely. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, street-level hero, who occasionally gets dragged into the big Avengers-level conflict, but he's the little guy's hero, fighting wacky villains. Like, that's his thing. I feel queasy thinking about it. Yes, Ian, I noticed that too, vis-a-vis Little Women. It's very strange, wasn't it? It's almost like she only wants to be attached to the big franchise stuff where she can have her face seen at press events. Is there a reason why they always turn the villains into mechs? Because the Raimi trilogy was in that period where everything didn't go too far visually, and they tried to ground it in some realism. Doc Ock's tentacles, Green Goblin's glider guide suit, and mech glider. And they're stuck in that belief system that everything has to look like that. Hence the Goblin in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Hence the Rhino suit in Amazing Spider-Man 2. They're obsessed with it. I think that's part of the reason why Vulture's wings look the way they look in Homecoming, because Sony had a little more control on Homecoming over Far From Home, for example. I don't know. They've got a weird obsession with that. I think I've said this before, but someone got a shouting at Marvel when the Morbius trailer aired. Oh, someone definitely... Yeah, you know some... Oh, definitely. When at the end it's like, wait, Vulture's in this? What? Keaton's agent. Were you guys told it was one of our projects? You were? What the hell? Yeah, just... Hello, Doctor Who! I see it this way. I've got my Cap, my Thor, my Spidey. I've got my Doctors and my Supermen. I'm grateful for those forever, but they're not my characters, so I won't bash the new ones. Yeah, no, exactly. If I don't enjoy where it goes with Spidey, I just won't watch it or celebrate it. I'll give each film a chance, but I'm just like... I've always got mine to go back to. That's why behind this computer, directly behind it, are my original DVD copies of the Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, because it makes me happy. They're there. I can stick them on whenever I want. It's cool retconning the past on multiverses. That seems to be everything every big franchise likes to do these days. Can't somebody come with any original ideas? Just keeping things simple. The reason why Batman Begins was so popular in 2005 wasn't because it was Batman dark and gritty and remixed. It was Batman down back to the basics, because the basic components of these characters, these worlds, are what we all fell in love with in the first place as kids. So, to turn everything into a big multiversal event for Spider-Man is like, that's not what Spidey's about. What are you doing? It's weird. It's why, as a Doctor Who fan, I don't like parallel universes, because the Doctor Who universe is already messy enough. We don't need to bring on parallel universe. Oh God, don't get me started on parallel universes. Parallel. Okay, so we're near the next star. That's a nice thing to know. We don't have to go too far for this. Pick up Ranger Stacy.
Thank goodness you finally came. I thought the rescue team would never arrive.
She was in the last one, right?
You weren't the rescue team. Damn it, Stacy, you're gonna be trapped here. Unless, hey, you want to do some more work for the Parks Department? Oh, thank you so much. Well, we had a bit of a structural problem with the cable cars.
Well, DC have already given themselves a bit of a leg up for that, in that everything's about to become about jumping multiverses and universes, so I don't mind that so much. Because they've said, this is our intent now. And it's like, okay, sure. But if Marvel start doing the same thing, well, not Marvel, it's not Marvel who are going to do it, it's Sony's Marvel who are going to do it, then it's just going to get really complicated. Time, Joe, once you've begun fiddling with it, the oddest things start happening. Like Doctor Strange being a multiverse event instead of crazy magic shit like it's meant to be. Well, this is called in the Multiverse of Madness, but I think that's because it's going to tie into the idea of multiversal structures. I don't think, unlike DC, I don't think what Marvel are doing with that is restructuring their cinematic universe through it, which is what DC is doing, which I'm kind of fine with, because the hit and miss ratio is much bigger. Oh God, Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is still some of my favourite sci-fi ever, and it's just a daft comedy about buggers who hate each other and stuck on a spaceship. It's some of the sci-fi concepts in that show are wonderful. What the hell? I didn't even jump. I pressed jump and it didn't jump. Oh God, that's a risky jump. And there's no other way around it. That is the direction. So it seems like if we get a bit of a run up, it helps. Come on, Giorgio. Darn it. Like you're saying, quoting Stan Lee, every comic is someone's first. Exactly. So you either supply that recap page at the top that is like, hey friend, here's what you missed. Here's what you might need to know to enjoy this story. And then you make the story, even if it is like part 1, part 2, part 7, you make it accessible, you know? Disney have realised that every Marvel film is someone's first. You could never see another Avengers film, watch Endgame, and get it. You'd be like, okay, I get it. So they've lost a lot of friends, and it's something to do with these stones. So they're going to try and get the stones and bring everyone back. I get it. Like, it's straightforward. It's really straightforward. Oh, Giorgio, so close. Can we can't double jump or anything, can we? And I've forgotten. No, but if I hold jump. Okay. What's your favourite cameo? Which one made you laugh the most? Oh, which is my favourite Stan Lee cameo? I think my favourite Stan Lee cameo is one that absolutely breaks continuity, but I love it. It's the Captain Marvel one. Not just because it was sort of the first posthumous one we saw, but it was the fact that he was learning his lines for Mallrats, which he filmed. Like, that scene is set in 1995, and he filmed Mallrats in 1995, and it's a film in which he plays himself in a scene, and his voice on the day when they recorded that cameo wasn't great. So what they had to do was they had to get in touch with Kevin Smith, and I think it's Universal on the rights to Mallrats, and they had to find some alternate takes of him saying, "Trust me, true believer," so that they could use that to just sort of boost his voice up. And this is really complicated. And unless it's not complicated at all, I'm just overthinking it. Oh, the jump button didn't work. So So it's such a wonderfully daft continuity universe breaking cameo, because it's like, wait, he's starring in Mallrats in this universe, written by Kevin Smith, who writes this scene because Stan Lee is the guy from Marvel Comics, and they talk about Marvel Comics characters in that scene, but this is in Marvel Universe. But it's just such a lovely little, and it's also the most gratuitous one, because of course Carol looks over the script and just gives a smile like, hi. And it's the first one of the MCU that's just sort of like, that's Stan Lee. Like, they're just acknowledging that it's Stan Lee, which I think is quite cute. That's my favourite. The one that made me laugh more than any, like the one that absolutely makes me wet myself, is the one I always forget until I see it, which is in X-Men in 2000. Where Senator Kelly, now mutated, and he's all gooey and he's turning into liquid, and he comes out of the beach and all these people just stop and they're just staring at him. And eventually, like, he's freaking out and he looks over at the TV on the stand, like a hot dog seller's stand. There's a little small TV, portable TV, with the news on, and he's watching it, and it's what transitions to the next scene. Like, he looks at it, but the shot of his eye line, like zooming in on the TV, in the wide, you see the hot dog vendor, and it's Stan, who's just like this. And I forget he's in it, and every time I see it, I'm just like, ah! There he is! Oh my god, he looks so amazing. Like, he is doing his acting in this moment. Because the thing is, Stan was always a ham. He always wanted to be an actor, and then he became a writer. But whenever there was a chance for a cameo, he'd be like, I'll take it. I'll bloody take it. And in some of them, you can see him really going for it. Like in Mallrats. It's a great scene. It's a wonderful scene. And it's like 5 minutes of dialogue between him and this other character. It's not a cameo. It's a whole bloody scene in the movie. And he clearly revels in it. Like, and the fact that he's in some of the continuities. He's Willie Lumpkin in the two Fantastic Four movies, the 2000s ones. Like, he's their mailman, and he's Stan Lee trying to get into the wedding, like him and Jack Kirby did in the wedding issue. It's like, oh my god, one of them's literally a live-action version of a cameo he had in the comic. There's loads of stuff like that. It's really fun. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Not too bad. Not too bad. Oms for Daniel, folks. The Amazing Spider-Man 1 cameo is brilliant. Siltrox, where he's like listening to music in the foreground while the Lizard and Spider-Man are fighting in the background, and he doesn't even notice. I thought he'd be taller. The Captain America cameo is very good. God, I love Stan's cameos. What are your favourite Stan cameos? Those who have not said, by Jingo, as we try desperately to make this jump. I'm looking at the map and there's no easy way down. We have to hit the circle over there. Ooh. Come on, Giorgio. Is there an upgrade we need? I did not get a PS5 pre-order. I cannot afford a PS5 pre-order. We're going to wait till the new year to get a PS5. When it's come down in price a little bit, the availability is a little more obvious. And also because Cyberpunk 2077 and Miles Morales are coming out on the PS4 with an upgrade patch. So if you play them on the PS4 and then you buy a PS5, we'll obviously get a hard copy, not digital. If you buy them on the PS4 and then you get the PS5, because we're going to go for the PS5 with the disc drive, you can put them in the PS5 and it'll instantly download a PS5 copy free. So... Damn it. I tried, Ian. I tried. We'll try it again. So, we will be streaming Miles Morales when it comes out on this channel, but it'll be the PS4 copy. Get a PS3 and PS2 and sell them together. Oh, you saw the bite-sized stuff. Thanks. A couple of them are out, I think. I don't know when the remaining 4 are going. Try and jump going at it like a line. Oh, so time the jump. Ah, no, as you can see, you spin the moment you jump, so it doesn't... You don't latch onto it in a particular way. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try a curveball. No, too far. Hit the side of the cliff. I can't believe this might be the mission where the game's like, yeah, you're done. You're defeated. Can we get on the buildings? Ah. What a fucking liberty. This is Roundabout! With the great Giorgio Manos. The world's first spinning limo driver. Huh. Could you imagine if that had worked? Could you imagine how much time we would have saved? Come on, Giorgio. Christ. May need to hack it. On a PS4? Do you know how to do that? Be forever in your debt. Oh, Christ. I tried to jump off there and I bloody exploded. You kind of want the DC Universe stuff to lead to an adaptation of Final Crisis. What song Superman sings in his final fight with Darkseid? As long as it just turns into a full-on musical number and it turns into the end credit sequence of the 40-Year-Old Virgin instead. And they don't... No one dies, they stop fighting and they just sing, "This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius." Oh! Well, according to the little map in the bottom corner, which you can see now, there's no direct kind of... There's no workaround. It's just... like, you know, there it is. Up there. That's it. Tuh. Oh, the Excelsior cameo in Age of Ultron is pretty damn great. Don't want to keep talking about this person, but as soon as Rowling said that Snape is redeemable, but Draco isn't, we should know she set her priorities wrong. Yeah. Yeah. There's all space on the left to the other side. What do you mean down here? Not so much. It's just that tree. Come on, Giorgio. Oh, that's it. Just it seems like it's a little too high. Hi. Can we? I wonder. Damn it! Come on, get out of the way. Ugh. Ah, jeez. Oh. The little lower bit on the left. On the place where we're jumping to. Because that's, unless we can get around this building somehow, I'm not quite sure how we'd be able to take advantage of that space. Nah, darn it. Darn it! Darn it all! Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh my god. Right, let's see. Let's see. I was trying to see if we can get further back down the cliff face and see if that'll help at all. Fudge. Not that side. Do-do. On your left. I remember a version of Superman they said was a massive fan of Phil Collins, so maybe he got the name Superman from a line from Land of Confusion. But isn't that line in there because of Superman? How multiversal are we talking? I'll try jumping and then switching to slow mode to see if we can sort of get more of a wiggle on. Right. I'm going to do something out of curiosity because this is too difficult. Roundabout. Get to the top of the cable car. Run. Oh! Any advice on this mission? I'm probably missing something really obvious, but if you start to the jump over the chasm, I've tried 50 times already, I can't make it. Even if I make it to the other side, the car gets damaged and pushed back to the chasm for dead. What am I missing? Oh! Oh! Kellyanne Conway's tested positive. I thought she didn't even work there anymore. Do we have the boost button? Which one's the boost button? Oh, there we go! I forgot about the boost button, that's why.
The thought of Beth being in trouble added urgency to what would normally be a routine saving people in distress ride.
There's a bloody boost button we forgot. The Flash got his name from The Flash. That's awesome. Yes, the DCEU version of The Flash gets his name after meeting the DC TV Universe version of The Flash, which is kind of brilliant. Conway was at the judge nomination. Oh, right. Christ. What a vile person. Constantly lying in the face of the American people, knowing it was the worst thing to do, knowing it's the wrong thing to do, and not caring because of her career. I don't wish anyone to die from this virus because that would be completely horrible. But I do hope some people learn humility on their road to recovery.
Turn yourself in. If you come peacefully, no one will fault you if you transform. You're only human. One strikes and slips every once in a while. If you turn yourself in and tell us your angle on this murder, you can still avoid the brunt of the punishment. Show some compassion.
We did it.
What a weird bit of dialogue.
Cable cars. We're not going to get any credit, of course, but we saved some lives at least. Oh, you mean her?
I'd have watched the version where Kate could have played everyone. Me too. She was great. Oh, look!
Giorgio knew that this was it. One last ride, and one very special passenger.
Here we go.
Yeah, I need to head to Roundabout Gorge. Giorgio! Sorry, I didn't call. Things just got so, well, you know, with death and the police, and I'm sorry, Giorgio. I panicked and you disappeared and, well, here we are. So, yeah. I was just gonna go to Roundabout Gorge. You wanna take me?
I know, Jord. This is a really out there origin story for Ghost Rider. Brilliant.
Oh! Still. Hey! Giorgio, I need you to stop for a sec.
Watch your step.
Damn it. Giorgio, I need you to not kill us in a fire explosion for a sec.
Giorgio, stop!
I was getting serious. Can we stop?
I'd be okay with this, but I just can't deal with all this twisting and turning around everything. Can you just be straight with me? Can we at least start there? Giorgio? Even just for a few seconds?
Giorgio. Scorchio. What on? Okay, the controls aren't working properly. What happened there? Oh!
See? You're doing it!
Oh, it's really difficult to do! They've made it so that it's not straightforward.
It's okay. Keep going.
Oh god, this is really difficult. It's not straightforward to do.
Giorgio struggled. Driving straight.
Like, I'm pushing upwards right now.
wrong.
You can't escape. Accept your limitations, Monos.
Giorgio.
Accept your limitations.
Cool it, men. Hold your fire. The hostage is leaving the vehicle. Ma'am, just walk over here and, ma'am?
Well, if I'm gonna do this, then I'm at least riding in the front. Look, Giorgio, I'm sorry. Just be you, okay? After all, that's the Giorgio that I fell for. You know, I heard that in Tijuana, they have a 4-lane roundabout. That sounds like a fun time.
Kiss her on the shoulder. Oh! Oh, they did! They did kiss Ian.
Come on, let's go! We've got the police behind us, the border in front of us, and a whole lot of spinning in the way. Let's go, Giorgio!
Well, this is just wholesome as fuck. What? No
Now, I
way.
bet you're wondering what happened to everyone after all of that tomfoolery. Well, Jeffrey returned to his home planet. Ronaldo died. I thought we made that pretty clear. There was that explosion and the news.
Remember?
Remember? Mickey survived his altercation with the demolition derby, moved to the UK, and became a huge famous mechanic guy. He even started his own band in the late 80s. And Beth and Giorgio, well,
What?
that's a tale for another day.
I was gonna say, like, we're
It says
far
here
from done.
that Tijuana can get up to 120 degrees in September.
Oh shoot, we're controlling.
We should probably get AC installed. Okay. I spy with my little eye something beginning with...
I'm controlling it, and if I don't pull to the left, it veers off the road. What?
Man, you're no fun. Oh man, do you think we'll drive past the big taco? Giorgio, come on. It's a 40-foot taco with a taco restaurant inside. How can we not
What?
stop there for a break? Come on. Come on. Come
Michael
on.
Yates for his work on the Ryan Davis
Come
Memorial
on.
Statue. Mike
Come on,
Yates!
Giorgio. Come on.
Okay.
You think we should change our names to throw the police off our trail? I could be Jana, the vivacious astronaut dancer, and you could be, Georgia, my astronaut dancer chauffeur who is secretly a 5-star fondue chef. It's a foolproof plan.
I'm having to actually steer the car, because otherwise we'll go off the road. I have a feeling there's not going to be a sequel. This is like 6 years old.
Oh, I found ya. Oh, you're never gonna be alone again, eh? Okay. We're gonna get married there, huh? And we're gonna play lots of games, and we're gonna eat lots of maple syrup, and I don't know where the moose is, but we'll find him too, and we'll have a good old little party with our moose friend there, and
You'll find out tomorrow, Ian.
We'll have, we'll move into a nice house, and we'll have some kids, and this is getting weird, isn't it? Because you're not even, first of all, you're a dog, and that's weird, but you're also an inanimate object, and biologically, it just can't function that way. So, no, it's just awkward then. But hey, I'm glad you're back. Hey, oh, I love you. I missed you then, huh? Okay.
Wave your little flag.
Maple leaf for life.
That was really cute. That was actually really cute. So the game is 28.2% complete, but that's because it's all the different challenges that we could do. Is that definitely the end of the story? I just want to check. I just want to check that like we're not going to miss a bunch of stuff. After Giorgio awkwardly attempts to drive straight, Elizabeth decides she should not force Giorgio to be someone they're not, and the two drive off into the sunset together. Yeah, that is the entirety of the campaign. Well, a bit of a short stream than I was planning, and hilarious considering we spent the first like 20 minutes just chatting, but that's fine by me if it's fine by you guys, because we are back tonight. Tell you what, I was scheduled for 10 PM tonight, but considering how short this stream was, should we start at 9? If I start streaming from 9 this evening, 9 in the PM, who'll be popping by. Not sure what we're going to play yet. It is October. Spooky season is upon us. We might start a spooky game. A legit spooky game. If we do, there'll be some chatting and warning beforehand, so if anyone's really freaked out by it, don't worry. But I do need to start diving into this one. Bought by Emma. Dead by Daylight. Oh boy. It's all preloaded on here, ready to go. So I'll probably play Dead by Daylight tonight, but we'll definitely just hang out and chat before we start that. So there'll be a chunk of us just talking before we do. And I think probably a swing shift tomorrow, maybe? Swing shift or a just chatting stream tomorrow. And then there'll definitely be a swing shift this week, because I fancy a bit of Spidey swing shift. We should wait for Emma. I think she's available tonight. We'll find out. But I'm not playing with her on my first go. I'm playing it and getting used to it first. So we'll see. So we'll start at 9 tonight then to make up for how short this bloody stream was. You just fancy Spidey, don't we all? You may have a new phone by then. You know, I can actually trade mine in now, but I just haven't started yet. I'm going to try and harass them. I pay £45 a month for my 8. And Lucy pays £52 a month, £7 more for an 11 with 20 gigabyte of data when I only have 5. So I'm going to have a word with Vodafone and just say, hi, you know that deal that you've got my wife on? Just give me that. I can spare an extra £7 a month to have the better phone that'll stick with upgrades longer and also 15 gigabyte more. Like £7 more for 15 gigabyte more. I think that's worth it. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. 6 Spidey Funkos now. Which one have you got? Totally selfish tangential drop, but if you've ever enjoyed my streams and you fancy buying me a little summon for a laugh, you can either subscribe to this channel, or you can head to my Amazon wishlist, which is linked on the main page. There is a Spidey related Funko on there. Hint, everybody. You are not beholden to anything of the sort, but I'll be grateful all the same, and obviously shout you out. You're not tied your shoes properly, so you can comically fall over when a slash was after you. Well, obviously. It's all die by daylight. What? Never stop talking, Chris. The world is blessed with your voice. Plums! You would say that. You've got 2 plums. So, I hope to see you all this evening. From 9. We'll chat for a while, and then we'll Dead by Daylight it right up, son. If you're a subscriber, head on over to that sweet, sexy Discord. And will they die by Chris's new daylight? I'm not sure what that means. That's sweet and sexy Discord. Just have a chinwag during the day. I'm going to go now, do a little bit of tidying, a little bit of rearranging. Await a parcel that's actually due now, funnily enough. And yeah, cuddle me wife. Because I quite like her. And I think a cuddle will be quite a nice thing to do with her. So, have a good day. Have a good afternoon. If you're watching this in the past, thank you very much. Please subscribe or follow if you're on Twitch. If you're watching this in the present, I'm going to send you over to the gorgeous Cactus Snacks. Please say hello from me, and I'll see you soon. Tonight, precisely. Goodbye!